I don't even know what to say anymore. A 40-minute flight turns into 6 hours. Voici Slow Travel.
We're traveling around the world one trip at a time.
Allons-y.
If you've been watching our channel, you know that Bougie and I are traveling around northern India. We're about 2/3 of the way through our trip, and we're wrapping up our time in the city of Jaipur in Rajasthan, India. This episode, we're going to talk about our experience using one of the Indian airlines. We're going to talk about traveling using Indigo. We're going to cover everything we learned about using this airlines, what it's like traveling by airline in India. I hope you stick with us.
So we chose our flights through Indigo. We Googled to see which was the biggest carrier in India. It was this or SpiceJet. I think SpiceJet was the Spirit Air, maybe. So we decided to jump and go with Indigo. We've made all of our flights through Indigo. This is our first one, Delhi to Varanasi. When we are done with Varanasi, we will fly back to Delhi and transfer to another flight onto Jaipur. Everything was smooth. We got our tickets and our boarding passes all electronic, emailed to us.
Bougie writes reviews for all the places we eat at, everywhere we stay. She makes notes on the museums. On all the popular review sites, you'll find our reviews listed under the Slow Travel logo. Let me remind you, Slow Travel has no sponsors. We get no compensation from any of the people or places or things that we talk about on our YouTube channel. We also film all our footage while we're traveling. It's all our own. We do everything ourselves. Please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and spread the word. This channel would not be possible without your support.
So the weather in Delhi is very bad. There is rain and smog, of course.
Rain and smog in Delhi.
Yes. So our plane landed at 15:45. Our next plane was taking off at 16, and we had to go through security again.
When you do one of these inter-domestic transfers, you know, from one big city to another big city, especially if you're coming from the interior of India back through Delhi, well, they're going to run you through security again because everybody wants to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing security-wise. So you got to go through the whole process again, and basically you have to pull out any sort of electronics. This would be anything that is electronic. Headphones, cell phones, tablets, laptops, chargers, charger bricks, the cords that have the chargers attached to them, like the power supply to a laptop, all these items have to be pulled out. In fact, they even went so far as to pull out Bougie's travel hair dryer. They caught my first aid kit, had a little tiny pair of scissors in it about this big. I don't even know who would use these scissors. For some reason, they were in there stuffed behind a Band-Aid. They tracked those down and got those too, but they left my nail file, my toenail clippers, so I don't know. I don't know what the point is, but so everyone's very courteous. The other thing you need to know about going through the airports here in India is that you will go through security, but when it comes time for metal detector, or it comes time for wanding, or it comes time for a physical search of your person, like they have to pat you down, there are two lines. One line is for males, one line is for females. The females, and they cannot be mixed. And in fact, the female line sometimes will have a curtained area, even for wanding, whether they pat you down or not. Women are completely segregated and kind of behind a partition or a curtain or something, can't even see the wanding.
They even had that at the Taj Mahal when we visited.
Yeah, so that same thing, you go inside a big tourist attraction like Taj Mahal or something like that, there's two lines for passing through the security, right? One line when you get up there, but then it breaks off. Everybody goes their separate way for the metal detectors and the wanding.
Let me tell you everything you need to know to travel with Indigo. When you reserve a plane ticket with Indigo online, they give you an email confirmation that comes with this document. Itinerary listed here. We ordered these tickets in November of 2004, actually. You will get a confirmed booking, and you get a barcode for each of your flights. This flight is from Varanasi to Delhi, and then Delhi to Jaipur. So we have 2 barcodes. Unlike an American or Western airport, this barcode gets you into the airport. You need to show this document to the police, and they confirm that you do have a flight that day. When you pass through their kiosk, they give you this QR code. All right, this says we are confirmed for a flight and we can get into the airport. After these documents, you also need a boarding pass. Your boarding pass can be on your phone in a QR code through your email, or you can print your boarding pass at the counter.
One of the advantages of checking in online, not only do you get your electronic boarding pass, but now the airline knows that you're on the plane and any subsequent connecting flights. If you don't check in online, it's possible that you won't be able to catch your connecting flight if there's some sort of delay or the layover is extended.
So it's 7:30 in the morning, and we're on our flight to the next stop, which is Udaipur. We're on the airplane. It's a small airplane. It's about, 32 seats or something like that. We can't take off because of the weather outside. There's a lot of fog right now. So we've been sitting here on the plane for about 30 minutes. They just now turned on the air conditioning, kind of get some air flowing inside here. We've been up and moving about since about 3:34 in the morning, so this is a kink in our travel plans, trying to get enough air and not have a anxiety moment. Check out the outside. Look and see what this looks like. Sweet air conditioning, I love it. Give me some of that oxygen. Listen, I'm a big guy. I suck up a lot of air in the room, so I need all the coolness I can get and fresh air. All right, here we go. We're taking off.
The clouds are aviators today are Captain Priyank Pusanwal and First Officer Chahat Sharma. Jyoti and I, the very lead cabin crew member, can speak Hindi and English. We are first aid specialists, homemakers, globetrotters, and born leaders that an environment.
Oh, now we've landed in Ahmedabad, which is further south than Udaipur. Our plane was diverted because of weather. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. We're sitting on the tarmac in Ahmedabad, and we got to figure out how to get from here back to Udaipur. We're waiting to see what they say. Maybe they will just restart the flight when the weather changes, or maybe we got to come up with some other plan. But we're stuck, and we're pretty tired and fed up. A lot of unhappy passengers.
In the next episode, we finally arrive in the beautiful city of Udaipur. It's the conclusion of our 17-day trip across northern India. We hope you stick with us.
Let me remind you that Slow Travel has no sponsors. We get no compensation from the people, the places, or the products that we mention on our YouTube channel. Please join us on our next episode. Remember to subscribe. This channel would not be possible without your support.
And spread the word about slow travel. Follow us on YouTube, Mr. and Mrs. Slow Travel.
We hope you enjoyed this episode. Go slow.
Do small.
Go travel.
Voyager.